what are you most looking forward to with this team?
Well, right now we're ready to play. I know that sounds crazy and that's kind of a generic answer, but been through our fall and our weightlifting phase, and it seems like we've been inter-squad now for 2 months. It's time to play somebody else. I've been doing this for 20 years, my 20th year, and probably the most I think a team's prepared and ready to play. A lot of guys returning. We got our entire weekend rotation, only losing 2 hitters out of our lineup. So excited to get back out on the field and see how our guys respond. One of the things I tell our guys that numerous coaches told us last year is one of the traits they saw on our team was how hungry we were. A team that was very hungry to win, and that's one thing I've challenged our guys. Don't lose that. Don't lose that desire and that hunger to go out and win baseball games. So I'm excited to get out and see how we embrace the challenge of a tough schedule. We put together a very, very challenging schedule, and it was on purpose. It was by design. I thought by our 3rd year we should be ready to handle that challenge, and it's by design, and we don't look at it as being something we can't overcome. We look at it as being a challenge. We want to drive our RPI up, and that's why we did it. You don't like that feeling of going into the conference tournament knowing you have to win it to continue to play. So we have some opportunities this year against some great programs, tradition-rich programs, to get some quality wins, and we're ready to get going.
How much of this season is about being able to handle the success from last season and being able to build on it and, like you said, keeping the home?
Yeah, there's expectations. When we got here 2 years ago, 3 years ago, there wasn't any. I think you want expectations. If you're doing this for the right reason and trying to get to where everybody, right now today, everybody's 0-0 and everybody's going to Omaha. But we want those expectations. Your program's on the right track, and you've laid your foundation, and you've got it moving in the right direction when people expect you to win. And that's one of our foundations of our program. We talk about it. Hope is gone. We expect to win. We don't hope to win anymore. We expect to win. And when we got here, quite frankly, there was a lot of hoping to win. And right now our guys expect to win every time out, no matter who we're playing. And that's we're not going to win every game. We know that. There's going to be ups and downs, and when you're building a program, there always is. There's high peaks, there's low valleys, and we've been through them all, and we'll go through them again. But it's great to have expectations from fans, media, whatever. Our main goal every day, and it's not the sexy answer, and it's coach speak, but go out and get better every day. That's what we talk about. Win the day and get better today. And after Friday night, we hope to be 1-0. And after Saturday, we hope to be 1-0. And keep moving day to day.
Coaches, start with the offense. When you have a guy like Chase that produced in a lot of different areas, how important it is to have him, to have a guy like him leading it, and then having a bunch of guys around him that are returning too.
It gives you a sense of ease as a coach. I hope all the great teams I've ever been a part of as a player or as a coach, when you came to the park, you knew the lineup. And that's what we hope this team, guys, they kind of nailed down some spots. We're gonna move some guys around. Chase, for instance, he'll be hitting in the 2-hole opening weekend. Last year he hit in the 5-hole the entire year. So we're going to move some stuff around. There'll be some moving parts, but for the most part, all our guys are in there, and we want to Xerox that lineup. If we're doing that every day, then we're having success. If guys are coming to the park every day and they're rushing to see the lineup, who's playing today, usually you see those teams, they're kind of up and down the entire year. So hopefully, but it's a good feeling as a coach and as a staff when you have a lot of guys back there's a lot of at-bats in our lineup. Those guys have had a lot of collegiate at-bats. They fielded a lot of ground balls, caught a lot of fly balls. So the experience is there, and there comes the expectations. We still have to go out and do it. I tell our guys all the time, we didn't win the league. We didn't go to a regional. So there's no reason for us not to be hungry, because there's still unfinished business, things that we want to do. In the history of this great program, great players, great coaches that have come through this program, Northwestern State's never won a conference tournament. That's hard to believe. I was told that last year when we went to the conference tournament. I couldn't believe it. So there's unfinished business here, things we want to accomplish that's never been accomplished in this program, and that's what we're expecting to do as we kick off the season.
Being in your third season, a lot of these guys are back again. How much more prepared does it feel, or does this team feel, having that foundation laid?
We're as prepared as anybody in the country. I say that all the time. I've coached in the SEC, I've coached in the Big 12, I've coached in Conference USA. I've seen how programs prepare, and I have no qualms about saying that. We're as prepared as any team in the country. Practice has been a lot easier for the staff because guys know where to go. They know where to be. We don't have to harp on bunt coverages and first and thirds and things of that nature. Guys know where to go. They know our terminology, what we're looking for, what to expect, and that gives you a good feeling as a coach and as a staff that you don't have to grind it out on tedious things, that your older players and guys who've been in the program know what to expect, and they lead those younger guys and they help them out. So it's good to have older guys in that. And I've said it a couple of times already, we want them to continue to stay hungry. And one of the things we've talked about is when you have a lot of returners, sometimes they get complacent that they've got the job nailed down. And we went out and we signed a very good recruiting class last year of a lot of freshmen that are very, very talented. So our guys know that, and I don't feel like that'll be an issue this year.